Hi, this is Anushka and I'll be walking you through the OPA console. You'll be learning how to set up a campaign on OPA dashboard. Here, I am on the login page. We enter the necessary details and click login. Once you log into the console, the default page that comes up is the campaign page. Here, you'll be able to see all the campaigns you have run with OPA. All the older campaigns will be under the ended stage. The ongoing campaigns will be under the live stage, and campaigns that are about to go live will be under the draft stage. For the purpose of this video, I'll be creating a dummy campaign under the brand Plum Body Lovin'. To set up the same, we'll click on Create New Campaign. A selection of campaign types comes up on the screen. Here you'll see barter, cashbacks, and payout/voucher campaigns. For the purpose of this video, we'll create a barter campaign as it is the most popular type of campaign on the OPA dashboard. Once you select the type, there are 5 steps that will be required to create the campaign. We'll go through each one in detail. Step 1 is the basic details. The first thing which you need to add is the campaign name. It indicates the mood or the objective of the campaign. It can also be the hashtag you will be using on Instagram. Plum Love Every Inch is the tagline of Plum Body, which we'll be using here. The next part is to enter the brand's name. The final step here is to add a picture. Make sure that the picture you add for the campaign is related to the brand or the product, as this is the first thing that the influencer will see on the app. You can use a high resolution product picture that you want to promote or as a part of the hamper. Here, this product is a part of the campaign. We click on Create and move ahead to step 2. The second step is where you tell the influencer about the brand and the objective of the campaign. Under the About the Brand section, you tell the influencers about yourself, your mission, what do you do as a brand, and how is your brand different from others. The campaign objective is where you highlight what your aim is to achieve out of the campaign and what's important for you. For example, content should be very fun, sassy, and showcase the application and the texture of the product. We now click on Save and move ahead to the next step. The third step of the campaign creation is products. Here, you will be adding the products to the campaign. You will also be deciding things like whether every influencer will receive the same product or if influencer has a choice to select the products. To start with, I'll explain what a product bundle is. A product bundle is the influencer PR package. It can have one or more than one SKUs. Now here you have 2 options. Number 1 being every influencer will receive the same product bundle. This option is available if there is only one product or PR package. The second option is different influencers will receive different product bundles. This option is used when there are more than one product bundles or PR packages. In case you are offering multiple product bundles, you will be given a choice to send out products without influencer having a choice in selection, or alternatively, you can also ask the influencers to choose the product bundle of their choice. Now we'll move ahead to creating a product bundle. First thing required is to name your bundle. Bundle name is the name of the influencer PR package that will be displayed to the influencers while accepting the collaboration on the app. Here, a bundle with body lotion and body yogurt is named a body moisturizing kit. Talking about quantity, it is the number of influencers that will be receiving the product bundle. Now let's talk about how to add a product. You have to click on Add Products to the bundle, select the product you want to add, and enter the number of units. Unit refers to the number of units a particular product SKU that influencers will receive in a bundle. Here, influencer will receive 1 unit of each SKU. To add another product to the bundle, repeat the same process again. Once you're done with adding products and product bundles, you will come to the fourth step, that is the deliverables. This is the page where you will be deciding the platform, deliverables, the guidelines to be associated with that deliverable, etc. All of this is collated at a deliverable level. A campaign can have one or more than one deliverables. As you can see on the screen, the very first thing that you're required to fill is the platform and content type. We have three options in platforms. Number one being social media, where influencers talk about your product on social media sites like YouTube and Instagram through various formats such as story, carousels, dedicated or integrated videos, reels, or YouTube shorts. This you can select on the content type attribute. For the purpose of this video, I will be selecting Instagram as my platform and Reel as my content type for this campaign, as Reels is the most favored and trending content format across social media right now. The second thing that you're required to fill in is the timeline, specifying when the influencer is expected to post and complete a particular deliverable. Here, you have three options. Number one, to be posted after the influencer accepts the collaboration. Here, product is not required for this deliverable, ideally suited for when the deliverable is not required to be created around the product. Number two is to be posted after the influencer receives the product. Here, product is required for the deliverable, meaning that the influencer's timeline for posting the deliverable only starts after they receive the product. Number three is should be posted on particular days. This is used for specific campaigns which are targeted on specific days such as sale campaigns on Mother's Day, Diwali, Women's Day campaigns. We will be selecting to be posted after the influencer receives the product. You can see that a set of attributes and steps popped out after selecting the option of platform and content type. Start filling out the guidelines. Here, you will tell the influencers what are they required to do in the deliverable and the basic framework that they need to adhere to. Always start the guideline in order of importance and priority. For example, here you can see that the most important thing for me in this video is this: showcase the texture of the product. I want the influencers to show the texture and application of the product, and that's the setup. The video needs to be structured around that. If you notice, I have mentioned the pointer explaining how and where the application of the product needs to be done in the description part of the guideline. This is an excellent practice to follow in general. Basically, you will have the main guideline on the top where you tell the influencer what needs to be done in the deliverable, and a description box which tells or briefs the influencer on how to achieve or do a particular guideline or specify some pointers or cautions. For example, I also explained that the product only needs to be applied on either the hand or the leg and not the face, as it is a body care product. I will continue filling out the rest of the guidelines from the doc I have already prepared. As you can see, I also wanted influencers to emphasize the smell of the product and create content wearing a certain kind of clothing, and also have a certain lighting condition which accentuates the quality and aesthetics and presents the product in a nice setting. Since my product is Hawaiian Roomba based on a beachy vibe, I wanted them to inculcate a beachy setting, use some props, or wear certain kind of clothing. Things like hashtags, mentioned accounts, link in bio, and sponsored accounts are not required to be filled in guidelines. We have assigned attributes. You can fill and add the relevant attribute against the given fields. I have added my attributes and done with adding the deliverable. We will save and move on to the fifth step. Incentive. Tell influencers what they will be receiving in exchange for deliverables. Congratulations! You have filled in all the necessary details and you can now proceed and review your campaign. Once you're done filling out all 5 steps, you can save and check the whole campaign in the Review tab, where you can review and see all the things you have filled. You can go back and make any changes that you want in any of the 5 steps. Once you're done, You can submit a campaign for review. This means that you have made the campaign setup and handed it over to OPA's campaign manager, who will now do a basic check or review of the whole campaign and suggest if any changes or edits are required in any of the 5 steps of the campaign.